Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by a man who took that huge jump everyone had hoped for in year two, one of the game's brightest young stars, and that's Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college.
And right away, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for Jacksonville. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Lawrence. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Straight ahead, Etienne. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Another tote for Etienne. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Once more, Etienne. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And this is blocked. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. This ball deep for Tony. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Henry up the middle. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. Runs over and now running right through it. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Inside handoff, Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the first first down before he's brought down at the 3. 6-0 our score after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. Henry will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Derrick Henry from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from capturing the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time, so haven't been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. They'll try the left side with Etienne. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A big one there for the Jags, 18 yards, 1st down. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. A very quick pass to Ridley. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Lawrence. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Lawrence will throw. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Agnew now to return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game.
Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Butker on for the PAT. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Brought down by Willie Gay.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Lawrence. A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Here's Hardman to return.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
KC's offense ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Shedding through the defense. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down.
And able to get this to the 31. This is 2nd and 8.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now it's Mahomes again.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal, escaping the pressure right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is up to 8. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
ETN up the middle.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Now Lawrence.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
At the Chiefs' 36-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 4. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. That is caught. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
A give, running right, ETN.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And it'll be intercepted. Bust through the tackle.
And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it over.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
All right, zero rooting interest in it, but that one hurt.
Well, yeah, you're losing in the 4th quarter. A bad time for a fumble on a punt return.
They had an opportunity. All right, they were sensing. They're down on the scoreboard, and now they just gave that one up.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
113 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Over the juke. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. That's complete on the bubble screen. That's Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Runs through. And Henry going to bowl his way in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down by 15. 2:05 to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. To the sideline and incomplete. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
Derrick Henry all alone.
Inside the 10.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Derrick Henry. 64 yards.
And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
This is caught. Touchdown!
Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
They're going to try and run. And he is is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense.